Tick, tick, boom.
And now I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice.
Come on out, Laura. We'd like to talk to you.
Shh. Don't tell them.
You can't stop! Can't stop, won't stop. Where the bricks at? I give him that ditty bop. Like, take that, take that, take that, take that. I'ma put in work. I'ma do that ASAP.
Morning! Why am I so tiny? Be bigger. Yay! It's Wednesday, besties. Thank you for being here with me. Yes, yes, yes. What a day yesterday, right? All of these filings and dockets to be read, and shout out to our girl, Melanie Little, that went through all of them. Started at 1, and I believe she finished like around 6 p.m. So, and I listened to it all. I might have put the earbuds in and fell asleep for a nap for a little bit, but I was taking it all in as I was in dreamland. But it was a lot. But happy Wednesday once again, all my besties. Thank you for being here. This is your channel. This is where we cover everything that you need to know. This is where we read the donations that you, the people, the Free Karen Read movement, donate to Karen's Defense Fund. And I read them and we talk about it and we share what we want to share in the chat. It's your channel. Chat with what you want to bring up and we'll talk about it and go over it. I want to say a reminder to everyone too, because it is coming down to crunch time, that tips that you bring into on the justice page, please send them to the mods, okay? We know that there's other people that are trying to be sneaky, that are reading them and will use them against Karen. And sorry, my dog, hey, Lily, sweetheart, love you, but you're pushing my desk. She's making it shaky. Yeah, they're playing dirty. We know they are. So we have to be extra careful and extra cautious. So please remind yourselves and remind anybody who is posting to send it to the mods. They truly appreciate it. So let's say some good mornings. The Glen Lake, my official bestie, #1 bestie. Yes, it's your channel. You know it. So good morning, and good morning to Lynn. And good morning to Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Good morning to Making Changes. Love you. So yeah. I also want to, before we get rolling with what we normally do here, share what our girl, Boston Brandy, posted on her TikTok channel. I believe there was a early screening of the A Body in the Snow series that's going to be on the ID channel. There was a screening and somebody had recorded it. So we have that. So let's go ahead, and it's just a snippet. So let's take a look at that together.
I was dean of business at Bentley University. I did that up until the time this event transpired.
About to lock you up and they think you're a murderer. That's when I realized this was for keeps. They wanted a pound of flesh from me.
Yep. Can you imagine? Like, let that all sink in. Did you see her with handcuffs on in clothes that she was just sitting around in her house doing what she normally does on her day off of work? And then she's sitting on a bench in a police station, cold, alone, and they were trying to break her at that point. So yes, that'll be something to watch. And we've all heard that they're, again, people just trying to make money off of her frame job. They have to twist it. They have to um, make it something that you want to watch and talk about, and then ID channel and the producer gets all the credit and blah blah blah. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting business. That's why it's difficult to trust. Good morning, Ernie Birdie. It's difficult to trust when money gets involved and when large companies are looking just to make a profit off a story. Do they really care to get the truth out? Or do they really care about making something entertaining enough to get a lot of viewers? And we all know what it is. They don't care about putting the truth out there. They just look at Karen as a cash cow. Another story. Yes, Glenn, 100%. Handcuffed Karen is an outrage. She should not have ever gone through what she did. She's not the one that should be having the handcuffs on her. Okay, so let's pop on over to hey Kelly, my bestie. Money for sponsors, 100% correct, making changes. All right. Oh, couple of other things. I linked in the chat. It's probably, you got to scroll back up because the one that's always pinned to the top is the defense fund. But there's also linked in the chat is the new, and here again, the popcorn fundraisers. Yahoo! Like, I'm super excited. So y'all should be super excited because it's not only just popcorn, there's some baked goods. And let me tell you, the cookies, especially the peanut butter cookies, so good. So I look at it as a win-win situation there. You're helping Karen fight corruption, and because she's an innocent woman, factually innocent. And then you also get popcorn and baked goods. And when this trial starts, you're going to want those things. You're going to want those delicious snacks to have to eat those popcorn and baked goods. Okay. So make sure you're stocked up and do it. So I'll pop that again, the popcorn fundraiser in the chat, unless a mod wants to go ahead and do that. Or I could just do it really quickly as you guys just let that last video sink in. And let's see what Glenn's talking about. Ratchet was my nickname in college. Okay, Glenn, you need to let the chat know. Tell that story, please. Why? Why was it that nickname? So yes, I'm going to grab that because it's super important. And I am counting on my besties Guys, I'm counting on you to get some popcorn for yourself, okay? And then, hi, Stylin'. Oop, I clicked on the rock one. My nickname was always Ernie. Hi, Stylin'. Um, so yes, I'm counting on all of you to get your popcorn and to spread the word on it. Um, there are different popcorns that are going on. The one I'm sharing is my girl Kelly Reads. Um, and there it is. The link is there. Click it, get your popcorn, and then share the link yourself. Um, tell everybody you know. It's just like Girl Scout cookies fundraisers. It's just like fundraisers for your kids' school. It's just like that. But it's fighting corruption and it is helping Karen to pay for the 12 experts that she's going to need to pay for, which is very expensive. That's 12 people. There goes my dog again. Kid you not. Could you not, sweetie? Thank you. Yes. 12 experts to fly in, to fly out, the hotel, food, rides, all of that stuff. It is so expensive and adds up. Then her whole team and herself is going to be staying in a hotel. They need to be doing that. And that's super expensive. And then the rides to and from the courthouse every single day. And then they've got to eat. And then for their flights to come in and out when there's a day or two where they need to go and visit their own families. I mean, they're sacrificing a whole lot because of how dedicated they are because they know that Karen was framed. And it's just super, super important, guys. So I don't do a lot of like, I'm not going to say begging, but come on now. Like, she needs this more than ever because these experts are going to be able to tell the truth, which the Commonwealth is not interested in knowing, which Hank Brennan is not interested in knowing. Hank Brennan is just getting all his information from corrupt DA Morrissey, and he is just going to do what his boss tells him to do. He's not interested in knowing the truth at all and getting to the truth. Karen and her defense team are. And the experts are going to tell the truth. And that's so important for the jury to hear. So please, I know you guys know how important this is. So get your popcorn and then ask others to get their popcorn. I know we all have our own social medias and our own circles, and we all can post it and we all can let them know, I bought this popcorn. You guys are going to also enjoy it. And it's going to a great cause. So it's about sharing it, getting the word out. So good morning, Noodles Mama. All right, so that's my important stuff to tell you guys. That's my word that I need to get out today is popcorn. 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 Buy it, buy it. And then also put in a nice little 25 into the defense fund with a nice note that Karen and her family so very much appreciates reading. Not only just seeing the number that you donate, it's the comments that you write to them. It's like writing directly to their phone. It's like sending out a text to them and they read it first thing in the morning and it sets the tone for the rest of their day. It's huge. You might not think it isn't, but it is huge. And it makes a huge difference to them. And it's also sticking it to the man, sticking it to the people in power. They hate that we are donating to Karen and her defense team. Hate it. So, you know what we get to do? we get to do that and make them more angry. They make us angry with their filings and their lies that they say that Hank's been saying and just goes, oops. So we get to do what we know is right. And that is giving her the chance and the experts to put on that stand to speak the truth. And we all know and we all love the Reed team. Robert Alessi, Eliza Little, Alan Jackson, and David Yannetti. We love them so much that we want to give them good meals, a place to stay in the hotel, rides back and forth, and that's what that money goes towards. And they know it. They know that you guys are giving that to them, and they appreciate it so much. Okay, guys. Whew. Let's go on over to that defense fund page and let's start reading. And let's have no whining. I found my buttons that I have around, and that one I always love because it's like all of the motions that the Commonwealth was putting in, like, yeah, I was getting a little bit pissed off. But and saying some things to myself, but I thought, what's the point? What's the point in whining about it and getting so upset about it when it's not in our control? So what we can do is donate and fight back. All right, so we're starting off. Let's refresh that. See what we're starting off at. As of this reading of the defense fund, we are starting off at 745 289. I only whine when I dine. Glenn Lake, I like that. Glenn, you're like so brilliant with these sayings and stuff. I see you in other chats and I'm just like, there's another Glenn saying. Like, you are so on point with those. All right, here we go. We're starting off with Anonymous. 144, Nurse Kim, 12 times 12. Love it. I love it. The Nurse Kim fundraising stuff is still coming in. Her 12 experts, which she had done her call for action, and I love it. All right, 15, Jennifer Clark, hashtag Nick Rocco, freeing Karen is justice for Officer John O'Keefe. Yep. 12, Danielle DeMayo, hashtag Nurse Kim 12, free Karen Reed. Love your face, lovey. I love that. 12, Shannon Brady, 12 for 12, hashtag Nurse Kim 12. I stand with Karen. As a woman born and raised in Massachusetts, this could easily be any one of us. God doesn't like ugly, and the truth will come to light. Cheers to that, Shannon. I'm a woman born and raised in Massachusetts too, and it could have happened to me. 10 from Anonymous. Dear Karen, I'm keeping you, your family, and your legal team in my prayers. I admire your grace and tenacity. Before we go on, if you are enjoying my content and if you want to send a super chat, I think we got a super chat. Please go to the Defense Fund page and send me one. It really does make me smile. I'm not going to lie. All right, moving on. 12 from Anonymous. 50, JCV, Auntie Deb, free Karen Reed. Whoop, Auntie Deb. Auntie Deb was on Calling All Beings last night. And that was a great stream because Auntie Deb usually, like, he's a super funny, super comical guy and has like a spiel going on. But this time he was Jimmy, and having great conversations, great insight. So when you get a chance, pop on over to Calling All Beings to watch that. 12 Anonymous, Nurse Kim fundraiser. We are with you every step of the way. Free Karen Reed. 200 from SDSD. Say it twice, make it nice. Say it twice. Free Karen Reed. Woo woo. 25, Lulu Sheenan. Nick's goal, free Karen Reed. Yes, I believe we're 20K. Is that what the number was? Away from his goal that he set for himself. So let's do it, guys. Let's get our Nikki to his goal, because that man has done so much for the defense fund. So much. You see that number at the beginning? You see this 745, 289? That's because Nick Rocco had this idea of raising funds for Karen's defense. That's not the number that she currently has to use right now, guys. She's depleted almost all of that. So that's why it's crunch time. Can I say it enough? It is very important. Share to your friends and family. Share to strangers on the street. Let them know an innocent woman in Norfolk County, well, I don't believe she lives there, but an innocent woman being railroad on trial number 2 in Norfolk County needs help from us, the people, because the system in Norfolk County, the judicial system in Norfolk County, is corrupt. It's as simple as that. And maybe you'll speak to that one person that will then speak to another person and then speak to another person. I mean, word of mouth is very important, as well as sharing on social media. And I know you guys are already doing that, but I feel like I need to just reiterate it and say it again. Because that's what's in my heart. And I speak my heart. But yes. Yep, like and subscribe. Listen to my girl Kelly. All right. 100, Laureen Shea. Keep fighting the fight. You're stronger than you know. Yes, Lauren. 50, April MacArthur for Car Hyla resale. Free Karen Reed. Love it. There's resale still going on. Get those wreaths, put them on your door, spread the word, and make the front of your house look gorgeous. Wendy Cherry, $20. 10, Little G. Free Karen Reed, the Young Jerk sticker fundraiser. Yes, still get your stickers. Whoop, whoop. Mary Jo Gay Stewart. Just realized Karen shares my birthday. Ooh, isn't that cool? In honor of that, I am donating, as well as the fact that Karen is innocent beyond a shadow of a doubt, and what has been done to her is horrific. Yes, Mary, horrific. Can any of you right now still get that picture of Karen handcuffed to that door out of your mind? Because I can't. Like, I'm just thinking about that right now. And that's infuriating me. And it also just wants me to wrap my arms around her at the same time. She didn't deserve that and doesn't deserve what's going on with her right now, too. 5 from James Treat. We never quit. That's right, James. 88, Janice Whitey. I think I know that woman. Do I? I'm waiting for him to say something in the chat. Maybe he's not there anymore. Karen, we have your back. Stay strong. 100% of the proceeds donated from merchandise sold at Lou and Deb's Dive Bar Pizza Night. Love those dive bars. That brings me to let you all know that please go to the Karen Reed standout web. Okay, stop sharing that. Why does it keep going to that screen? Hello. Yes. The Karen Reed standouts.com. That is where you will find out just about anything that the Free Karen Reed community is doing. Again, National Standout is happening Sunday, March 30th. And I am going to be at the Massachusetts State House. So anybody that has that day that wants to participate in a standout, which I don't know why you wouldn't, to be honest, come with me at the to this State House. I think I'm going to be doing it at 12 p.m. on Sunday, March 30th in Boston at the Massachusetts State House. And then we just have a plethora of information on this page. So we have all the standouts. We have a thing here, and this is Bobby and Deanna. So if you want to contact them and ask them about putting your standout, or ask them, like, can you tell everybody about this dive bar that I want to put together? They'll put it on here. And here we have the weekly standout lists, the upcoming file dates, and the dive bar pizza nights. There you can find everything you need to know about everything going on in the Free Karen Reed movement. And while I'm at it, let's stop sharing that one and then share the popcorn fundraiser page. I know you guys have already been to it, right? You've been checking it out yourself because that's what I asked you to do. And of course you did it, right? I know you did. So here is Kelly's fundraiser. And right away, you get all of the varieties of popcorn. All of them there. Then you can click on the candy and snacks. Because it's not just popcorn. We've got candy and snacks. We've got cookies and we've got seasonals. So we've got dips, a biscuit mix. Ho, 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 ho. We've got toffee, pecan backs, gummy bears, hot Cajun crunch. We've got mixes. Oh, I love cashews. I need to tell you all this. I eat cashews every single day. And I bought cashews the last time they did this. Because if I see cashews anywhere, I'm buying them. That's my favorite nut. And behave. Oh my God, cinnamon monkey bread. Stop. Guys, look at all this. Just in time for Easter too. Like, get all your Easter goodies here. We've got beef jerky sticks. Oh my gosh, sausage and beef jerky. Oh my, I'm getting hungry. All right, here are the cookies. So we have cookie minis. And then, oh, there's the peanut butter ones. And snickerdoodle. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. All these cookies. Birthday cake cookies. Birthday cake cookies. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then seasonal. So maybe we have stuff that you can like, let's check it out first before I say something. So we've got Christmas stuff. I don't know. Maybe you want Christmas stuff now. Put yourself in a holiday spirit. Except these are not coming in or loading. But there you go, guys. I mean, variety of things. If popcorn isn't your thing, or you just got braces and you can't eat popcorn, you're like, God damn it, I can't even eat popcorn. This is so unfair. We've got cookies that are soft and chewy for your palate pleasure. So there are no excuses. Get them, get them, get them. And again, share that link with all of your family and friends too. Put it on your social medias yourself. You don't even need to explain what it is. Say, I have a fundraiser that I am raising money. Could you just buy some popcorn or cookies? You know, people love food. Food never goes out of style. Food and snacks. So I know. You guys are going to do the right thing. Okay. Let's go back to the justice page. Free Carry Me cookies. Everybody loves cookies and everybody loves popcorn. But yeah, overdo it with popcorn and what just happened here. Sorry. Yeah. A lot of cookies is not good for you. Popcorn is low calorie, depending on which one you get. So you can't go wrong with popcorn. So don't be saying like my diabetes, my blood sugar, like that type of stuff. Get the popcorn. Okay, moving on. 12 from Brandy Shelton. Hashtag Nurse Kim 12 for 12. 100. David Mascalia. Keep fighting, Karen. He did 100 buckaroos. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Kelly Steffi. Girl, I love you. 12. Allie Mick. 12 for 12 from your out-of-town bestie from SoCal. I love that. 1227, Lisa Nia. Ooh, she's got a good one to tell all of us, guys. Nurse Kim's Defense Fund, 12 for 12 experts. Kim, you have a fast pass to heaven for all you do for the justice to prove Karen's innocence and for the justice Officer John O'Keefe deserves. She does that, Kim. Love her. Hug, hug, or kiss, kiss, hug, hug. OOXX. Karen and family. I am in awe of you, Karen. Thanks for your strength you show us every day. We see you. OOXX. Mr. Reed, I love this. She is writing to each and every person. Lisa, this is amazing. Mr. Reed, you are an amazing dad, and my heart smiles for the love I see you have for your daughter and son. Mrs. Reed, Mom, you picked a great man to stand beside you to love and protect you and your family. My heart sees what a great girl you raised. You have done a wonderful job in every way. Your family is the best example of what all families should strive for. Brother, Nathan, you are a sister's wish. Most people can only dream that they have a brother like you. We see you are everything to Karen. Much respect for all your sacrifice and all that you do for your sister. OOXX, the Reed family. Classy, warm-hearted, infinite devotion, respect, mighty, trust, compassion, and united. The strength of a family, like the strength of an army, lies in its loyalty to each other. We are all in this with you. Karen will be unbound, unconfined, unrestrained, unfettered, unleashed, unchained, uncaged, and united. United we stand. Lisa. Wow. I have no doubt they all read that and might be having the same reaction. That was beautiful. And I know you wrote that with your soul taking the keyboard. Like you took your heart and you put it in those keys. And I felt it. And I hope everybody else felt it. Ooh. I wasn't ready for that either, Meatball Morrissey, but here we are in tears on a Wednesday. I don't want and knowing other people cry gets me to cry more too. Are you one of those people that like when you also see people crying? Okay. Okay. Let's collect, guys. Let's collect. Yeah, I need you guys for a second. Sorry. Yes. Good morning, Christina. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll stop. But the way she just took the time to like individually speak to them. Yep. Yep. I felt that. You're not crying. I am crying. Yep, I was crying. Big baby right here. But I just, wow. Yep. No. You writing that to me, your heart is beautiful. It was the best message. That's why I need a minute. Woo. And tissues. Never thought I would need tissues while reading this. All right. Let's. How y'all doing? Oh, Lisa. I want to hug Lisa. Lisa, I hope to meet you. That was powerful. Words are so powerful. That is why all of your words, guys, each and every one of you here with me, my besties, your words have so much weight and power to them. And that's why I love each and every one of you, because I know you're out there doing your best to spread the word on this and to get people to also donate. Because I see the same names on this defense page a lot too. And I wish we weren't in a world where there are trolls that people have to then be anonymous about it, because these people that donate, they need the recognition too, and they need. But I get it. All right, moving on. Norfolk needs to clean house. Yes, they do. Anonymous that sent 20. And that is what Karen is also doing. She's fighting for her freedom, but she's also fighting for us to get rid of the corrupt people in power. And that's what her defense team is doing too. And that's why they know this is so important. 12, Kathy Fredrickson. Let's free some. Karen Reeds. Nurse Kim. 12, Nina Scroniers. Hashtag Nurse Kim, keep fighting because you are fighting for all of us. Free Karen Reed. Rest in peace, Officer John O'Keefe. Yes. There was also something that just reminded me of. Let's just read this other one first. 24, Deanna Greeno. Hashtag Nurse Kim. $12 for times 2. I wish I could give you every penny you need for your brave fight, dear Karen. Keep the faith. Hug your team and family, and remember, we aren't giving up on you. That is 100% correct, Deanna. We are never, ever, ever, ever going to give up on Karen Reed. They have doxed me. They have probably doxed you if you have put your name and your face out there. They have tried to scare us with these scare tactics that they're doing. I have been told that I'm going to be sued 3 times now by a certain someone on X. To that I say,
Blah, 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 blah.
your words are,
Blah, blah, blah.
that's what I think of them. Because the first time that you said that, you took my kindness for weakness. And I took back what I'd said and took accountability and apologized. But now I see what you're doing. And it's a scare tactic. So I'm going to keep doing this and I'm going to keep speaking up. And Trooper Fanning, you know what you did. You know what you did. You took a phone call with my girl Mizzy and you straight up told her what she thinks and what she feels and what she has done with putting 2 to 2 together and all of her research was nothing. Because trust me, Mizzy, I'm the lead investigator. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. This was a clear suicide. Trooper Fanning. What the duck? There's other things as well, Trooper Fanning, that I am very well aware of that you have done. But that will come out in time. So yeah. Keep trying to scare me with saying I'm going to be sued. It's not going to work. Keep trying to make fun of my dance at the beginning. That one I love. Because the people that make fun of it would never, ever, ever have the balls to do what I did. Let alone maybe even the talent. You might be coughing up a lung if you tried to kick your leg up here. Yeah, you'd break your hip. Seriously? Let me go to this. Seriously. Speak your voice, Christina. They posted my credit report on X to show the $36,000 we have in medical debt. And why isn't mainstream media talking about this? This is exactly why I went down to the Boston Public Library the day I heard that Sue O'Connell was going to be there. Because she was not speaking up on what is going on X. She's felt it. She's felt it from both sides. She's from doing her, all right, let's say commentating, because she's not a reporter, she says. She's a commentator. From her commentating, the antis came after her when she wasn't hard leaning to Karen being guilty. So in my eyes and in my opinion, they bullied her into saying that these rubber ducks are intimidating the witnesses. And how dare they do these rubber ducks? So I brought my little ass down to the Boston Public Library to have a word with her. To say, why are you not commentating on the harassment and the scare tactics and the attacking that the anti-Karen Reed losers are doing on X? She said to me, I know who they are. I know that there are just a few of them with like thousands of alt accounts. And that's what it is, guys. There's just a handful of them. And they use so many different alt accounts. Why do I know this? Because if you go to those alt accounts, there's like 3 people following them with no posts. What's happening here? Rubber duck? I barely know her. And yes. And that's how I made it. I made the dance so that you could mirror me. That's why you see that flip right when I turn around. And then the Free Karen Reed sign is inverted. It's because I made it so that you can learn the dance. That they don't know. They don't know the background of how I did a fundraiser to teach a dance. And if you wanted to learn it, you would pay $25 to the defense fund, and I would send you over the video so you could learn the dance. I eventually thought, you know what? Everybody deserves this. They deserve it for free. And so I did. I sent it out to everybody. And now it's in the introduction. So you guys can just clip that and learn the dance yourselves. And dancing is healthy. And dancing makes you happy. Lissa, speak it, girl, for all to hear. They are 1,000 times worse than us. They posted my sister's. They posted my sister's obituary. They posted my baby and my extended family. They talked about my infant daughter. Absolutely insane. Yeah, that is absolutely insane. These people are not sane. These grown adults doing that just because you're speaking about Karen's innocence? Yeah. And then they do this behind accounts that don't show their name and don't show their own face so that they're not held accountable for doing things like that. That is the most cowardly. Cowardly. Why am I smiling when I say it? Because I think it's fucking hilarious that you think you have that much power and weight to us by doing that from fake accounts. You're just making our point that much more clear. You know that Karen's innocent, but you hate that we're getting the word out. You hate it so much that you're going to go to these extremes. You hate it so much that we're speaking up on the truth that you are willing to take screenshots of us and point out everything on our bodies to shame us for then us to go, is this really even worth it? You know what? Maybe I'm not gonna. You know what that is? That's being a bully, too. I know you like to call me a bully, which I found that hilarious because that's something I have never been called before. What have I been doing that's being a bully? I have never once, and I would love for you to show it. I have never once commented on someone's looks the way you guys do. Especially that Gaffney guy. All right, I'm in a mood right now, guys. Michael Gaffney. I've seen what people say about your wife. I have never once said anything about her. You know why? Because that's not me. I don't do that shit. And you know why? Because she's not even involved in any of this. She doesn't even have an account to stick up for herself. And I'm not going to go there with any of what anybody else has said. But for you to be taking screenshots of me and talking about my appearance, sir. Sir. Anybody else? The chat, would we like to talk? I do want to say, though, to all of you that are not on X, you are the smartest people for guarding your mental health. Because it does take a toll on all of this. It does. The way that it takes one on me is knowing that there are people like that in this world. That's the part that really bothers me. It's not what they say. It's not what they're doing. Because I can explain that in my brain. That's rational to me of why they're doing it. But how they're doing it and that they actually exist in this world are two things that I just can't believe exists in 2025 over a murder trial. And some of these people aren't even from Massachusetts. That's also what just like blows your mind, right? They don't even live here. They don't see it like we see it. They don't experience it like we experience it. But they've got so much to say about us. Anywho, anybody else want to get something off their chest? This is your time. I'll allow it because the world does need to know about the anti-Karen people. The fact that they hate that we are speaking the truth. And good morning to our friend, my bestie, Will the Glare. Listen to the man. Listen to what he's saying. But yeah, I want to get these man boobs. Thank you for bringing some comedy. You know what? That's what we need here. We need comedy. We need dancing. Dance, 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 dance. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Lisa, what's up, girl? Some K person. Oh, we know that K person. It's just, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what it's all about. It's a grown adult doing these weird things with their free time. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. How is that helping anything? Where's my dentist? He was here. Everybody should fill out police report if you have been out. Thank you for bringing that up, court date. I was filmed without my knowledge. I was recorded without my knowledge last Monday night. I have every right to go down to the Canton Police Department and fill out a report. And I just may do that because I was having conversations with Will and Maza when they walked me to my car. Did I know that that conversation was being recorded? Nope. Do I feel okay about that? No. I absolutely do not. I feel it gives me the heebie-jeebies knowing that. Nobody asked my permission. Nobody, or not even permission, but there was no sign saying, like, you're being recorded. Your conversations could be recorded. If I had known that, I wouldn't have been talking the way I was talking. So I have every right, and everybody else that has ever been to D&E, you have every right to go and make a report yourself too. I have something that I need to share. From Aiden. How do I get it on here? March 17th. Maybe I can do this. Focus. No? Bad. March 17th, 2 tickets plus 2 Bruin sweatshirts. $10 or more to Aiden's Defense Fund. Screenshot to CP. Okay, so I'm going to try. Tommy, can you is it on the Defense Fund? We've got a raid coming in. And you know what I don't mind? I do not mind if you want to say whatever your channel you're coming in from for a raid. Say it like you mean it. Seeking Justice raid. Love it. Imagine people going in there to eat and not knowing it's listening to their combo. They know they have camera inside, but audio, come on, it's sad. I know. Like, that is so not right. And it is against the law. So please, anybody, please go down and make a police report. I mean, it needs not only like for your own self, but so that it can be made an example. Like maybe there's other businesses or anybody that doesn't know this. And if this arrest makes the newspapers or just gets the word around, then they're made an example of, and then others will follow suit of, you know what, we can't have a recording here. So you did it, Chris, and now there's consequences. So everybody has the right to go down there and make a police report, and he needs to face consequences. He's not above the law. And that's that. So what I was sent, give me a second. I'm going to play some tunes while we wait. What y'all? Let's play this song. This is my song. Okay, I want to share this too. No. Okay, sorry. I think he did it, but I just can't prove it. Thank you to Melanie Little for telling me that the Taylor Swift had a song about Esty. Okay, Dennis, my Dennis, what you saying? Statute is violation of lots of letters, numbers, Sec 99, intersection of wire and oral communications. Yep. Secret juror. What is your YouTube channel? Can only see this on X. It's Esty. Glen Lake. Am I going to trust your song suggestions, sir? Just like the brothers' house, they had a Nest camera, but supposedly it wasn't installed when it happened to John. They put them up after. Yeah, okay. We know the truth. Yes, Nina. And all of this could have been settled like if the Gallagher, right? Is that the chief before Rafferty? If his Ring camera, like obviously you probably did, it was working. So if she really did do it, you would have it on your Ring camera. So I'm going to say this, in my opinion, you are a ducking liar. You have the video. That stuff, I spoke with my FBI cousin. That stuff does not just disappear like poof, it's there. So, sir, you're a ducking liar. Let me share something. Share it. Sharing is caring. I am sharing a flyer that Law Girls, Not Attorneys podcast. They went ahead and made flyers. These ones are small, but this is a way that they are going to be spreading the word on Karen's Defense Fund. So on the front, Free Karen Read movement. On the back is that QR code, Justice for Karen Read Legal Defense Fund. That QR code will bring them right to the defense fund. They can read that. They can read on the defense fund the story that they have there or the write-up. And they'll be able to read about it and then donate if they have empathy in their hearts. Okay. What do we got going? Oh, sugar. All right. Now let me share. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly was able to send this to me, and now here it is. So, March 17th, 2 tickets and 2 Bruins sweatshirts. $10 or more to Aiden's Defense Fund. Seeking justice and Bruins in comments. And then take a screenshot of it and then send it to Tom's email, which is cputom@gmail.com. Okay, that's amazing. 2 tickets and 2 sweatshirts. And is the date of the game March 17th? Whoever was able to do that, bravo. Amazing. So yeah, $10. That's it? Just $10 and you get into the running of winning this. Wow. I'm doing it. 100% I'm doing it. And I better win it. All right, was there other things that someone wanted me to share? This. Thank you, all these people sending me things to share. Like I said, guys, this is your channel and you're sending me things and I will share them. So this is about what Ian spoke about last night on his show, about the first time he heard about Karen Reed's frame job. And it reads, at lunchtime on April 17th, 2023, a retired police officer named Brian Johnson sent Kearney the following message on Facebook. Hi, not sure if you're following the case of Boston police officer John O'Keefe's death, but here is a recent motion. John was a great guy, started his career in Duxbury. His sister passed away and he adopted his niece and nephew. My sources tell me that Brian Albert, a Boston police canine officer, is a loose cannon. His dog mysteriously disappeared and he's since sold his house. It looks to me like the girlfriend was set up. Something's not right. Johnson attached a PDF of the defense motion, then followed up with, oops, I left out that John was found with bite marks. Wow. Wow. All right, Spanky, what you got to say? John's ring footage needs to be investigated. He probably had a bunch of dirt on Colin. That would have exposed the Alberts. I wouldn't be surprised till the Alberts and Nagels have a huge... Okay. I wouldn't be surprised of a lot of things, but I'm not going to speculate on things that I don't have receipts about. What did you buy? Bought the tote bag that Auntie made, and it has... That's amazing. Yeah. QR codes need to go on everything. I feel like I want to make like little tiny QR codes with like just a short saying, like innocent woman framed, please help. And then the QR code. And then anywhere you go, like on your tab, like when you're writing out the your bill, like at a restaurant, throw it in there. Or just, anything, and just putting it out there. Anything. What's this now? SD, do you know Turtle Boy's defense? Oh, yes. Can someone put that, can a mod put that in the chat? I could do it really quick, but if someone has it really fast, that'd be awesome. My girl Liz is here. Whoop, whoop. Yes, someone please pop in. You're welcome, Lulubelle. Aiden's Defense Fund. Let's see. You know what? Here we go. Let's see who does it quicker. Who can get there quicker? Who can get there faster? Is it me or is it a mod? Is it me or is it a mod? I think I'm gonna win. Oh, nope. Okay. That's okay. I had it. I had it. Kelly, good job. That is a thing I'm willing to win. I mean, willing to lose. Okay. All right, let's go back to the defense page. We've got some reading to do. I think he did it, but I just can't prove it. All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, we left off with Deanna. Now, 12, Kelly. If Chloe bit you, must have quit. I know you. We've got pearls to clutch and Karens to free. Thanks, Nurse Kim. Hashtag Nurse Kim 12. Love that. Let's keep those Nurse Kim 12s going. 12 from Anonymous. Hashtag Nurse Kim 12. 50, Jamie Hearer. Hugs from Indianapolis. Woo! 20, Anonymous. 100, Gail O'Neill. 100 buckaroos. Love it, Gail. 20, Anonymous. Praying for you, Kay. Excuse me. Air. 100, Randy. JFK. We got your back. 39,000 feet in the air. All right. 100. Thanks, Randy. 25 from Anonymous. The cards are stacked against you. Yep, but we're fighting back with her. 162 from SDSD. Whoop, whoop. 12 for 12 experts. Hashtag Nurse Kim. 25 from Mazza Fundraiser. 25 for Young Jerks Fundraiser. 100 for the Glaire's favorite mod. Equals me. SD. Free Karen Reed. We got you, Karen. You know, just a little plug for myself. Hey, we can write whatever we want, right? 25 from Anonymous. 50 from Anonymous. 100 from Tommy. I'm in awe, struck in her resilience and her tenacity, her will to not be bullied and to expose truth. I envy your strength. From Nicole. Well, now I'm confused. Who sent it in, Nicole or Tom? Either way, it's amazing. 20, Rachel Gamester. 12, Carolyn Driscoll. 25, Wendy Lumbert. Karen, I stand with you. Yes. 20 from Anonymous. As one human to another, I cannot fathom all that you have been through and sincerely pray for this to be over. You've been living a nightmare, and I hope one day soon you get the peace and justice you deserve. Sending good vibes and much love to you and your team. Bless your heart. No one should have to endure what you have been through. 100 from Jacob Whites. Okay, are we caught up? I feel like we've caught up. All right. What's Kelly saying? Kelly, whoop, whoop. What's going on? Oh, you're welcome. Aiden's Defense Fund. Not many entries from Bruin tickets. I would jump on it. Should I just do it right now? I probably should do it right now. So I finally want to get to this part of I wanted to share this. I know Tom has shared it on Seeking Justice, but I wanted to give Bill Reed a moment here to say what he said, or give what he said a moment, which Tom was able to capture when he was boots on the ground in front of the courthouse. So let's just do that. Let's share that. Oh, and there was something else I wanted to share too. Of course. But let's hear what our Bill Reed had to say.
Not at all. These lawyers, Jackson, Benetti, Little, attorney Alessi, they're men of integrity, men of honor. They have a North Star, they have a compass. And they've been so successful because they operate by guidelines and according to rules. They're men of ethics, men of character. So they're no different than my daughter. They know the truth. Right? Science, physics doesn't lie.
Yep.
Right? John O'Keefe was not hit by that car. Those injuries that he suffered were not sustained by that vehicle.
You were feeling encouraged today or discouraged after everything you said?
When you've got a team like this, and when you've got the truth, when you're dealing with the truth, there's no recollection as to what was said, what wasn't said, what was overlooked. When you know the truth, it's just so reaffirming. And these people, the people who are out here with us day in and day out, who are fighting for justice, they see it, they're disturbed by it, and they're looking to make a change, and they will make a change. I listened to a report earlier today. What you see here in Massachusetts is a result of a generally one political party rule. And we've seen changes of that come about just this last presidential election. We have seen areas of this state that were predominantly Democratic for years have turned. And what you have here in this state, and the reluctance of political leaders to put their foot down and step and make a statement about the wrong that's going on and continues to be perpetrated on Karen Reed, our daughter, and my family, and on the public, wasteful resources, is because people are simply of the same party will not break rank. So I'm telling you all, how you do this is you make change. You get out and you vote. And you vote for change and you vote for political parties. Different parties should have a balance of interest. That's important, right? So that you have different opinions, two political parties. That's a state that's purple, not red, not blue, but purple. I gotta go.
There you go. Amen. Thanks, guys. Don't yell.
Yeah, guys, that is what happens down there. You see all those cameras and those microphones? Yeah, that happens every time. And that's what the family deals with. And that's what Karen has to get through to get to her car. And thank goodness the boots on the ground are there to be able to help her to safely get to the car. Because guess who doesn't do that for her? The Mass State Troopers that are there. But they'll walk everybody else in. But they won't walk with Karen so she'll safely get to her car there and back. But thank goodness we do have our boots on the ground that do it. Erica Walsh, Dina, Kurt, Patrick, Jason, and especially the women, like Sarah, Brian Hale's girlfriend, got knocked into the snow by these cameramen. They're brutal. I was knocked down. Thankfully, I caught my balance. But my tactic now is I just grab onto them. I just hold them. If I'm going down, you're going down with me. I mean, hello. But I just want to do another special shout out because I was just informed that we have someone on X right now that's watching, a very special troll, all special to our hearts. So shout out to Tweety Girl. Hi, Tweety. If everybody isn't aware of Tweety Girl, she is on X and she has everybody blocked. She privatized hers, but what she does is she takes screenshots of everybody else and then she posts them. And then she just goes right at it. Another grown woman who is definitely over the age of 50, living in, I don't know, Indianapolis or something. And she, during one of the national standouts, went up to a minor child while her mother wasn't watching. Her mother had stepped away from her for a second, walked over to her, and screamed at her. How dare you stand up here for a murder? No, 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 no. How dare you? Like, almost making the minor child cry. Have any of us Karen Reed supporters done that to anybody on the other side? Screamed at them for expressing their First Amendment rights? Yeah, that's what that woman's done. And right now, she has screenshot me. Get this one. And posted it and talking about uh how we are going to go down and make police reports. That's all right. You would too. You are definitely someone that would do that if you found out that you were recorded, what your voice was recorded. You are definitely someone that would make a big, huge deal about that. 100%. And then she's saying that I called the business cards sized thing that the law girls made. She's saying, Esty's calling it a flyer. It's more of a business card sized. Who cares what you call it? That's not the point. And then, yeah. Oh, look, another raffle. Yeah, another one. There's going to be so many. And we'll just keep going. I can't wait. And Tweety Girl, have you heard about my shoes that I'm going to be raffling off? Awesome. It's great. I love it. And I love that you, a grown woman, the age of 50 and over, is hating this. Why do I love it? Because it's counterproductive. You're wasting your time. And I have a YouTube show and I get to talk about it. So, guys, let's go to the defense page and let's donate some money. Let's go to that raffle for Turtle Boy and raise some money. Okay? Let's do it. Let's do it in the name of Tweety Girl. We get to do what we want with our money. We get to do what we want with our free time. Guess what I'm not doing? I'm not going on X and screenshotting for everybody to see. But when it's brought to my attention, someone sent it to me. I get sent a lot of things, guys. I get to come here and address it. And then also talk about the defense fund. Trevor! Oh. What? Okay. IDWIW. What are we here? What? Do it for Tweety Troll. Yeah, guys, speak your voices. You get to say whatever you want, especially with this grown woman that she did to a minor child. Why did she think that was right? A child. Yes. See that? Everybody that's hating on us, everybody that's taking their time to screenshot us and talk about us. Foxy1 just donated again. Woo! I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I'm dancing, and because I can. Because I can. Is it hurting anybody? Am I making fun of everybody by dancing and celebrating that someone donated? No. The little girl that is in the standouts. No. This was in Indianapolis. She was with her mom, and this grown woman walked up to her and started yelling at her on camera too. She filmed it. So, yeah. Am I going to be called the biggest bully again now? I'm not bullying. I am letting everybody know about what you've done. So, she's going to go hard on me after this. Oh, man. It is what it is. I'm not calling her out on anything other than what she's trying to do. And she tagged the Massachusetts governor, the FBI. What? Hold on. She did at FBI boss. FBI, look out. We're making business size flyers for the defense fund. Mass gaming commissioners. We're raising money for an innocent woman. And Esty is telling people to go down and file a police report if they feel like their rights have been violated for wiretapping. Yeah. She wants the FBI to know that. And she wrote hashtag shit we can't make up. No. This is shit we can't make up. What you just did. Like, what are we working with here? Oh, man. That's sad. Oh, what is that? The one TB was talking. I don't even know. I don't know who this woman is. I don't know what her beef is. She doesn't even live here or had anything to do with Turtle Boy. I don't get it. I don't know her. She's a stranger. But she definitely doesn't like me. Sorry, SD, I'm wanting the brew. No. When I get off here, I'm buying like a few of them. It's only $10 to enter. $10 for a chance to go to the Bruins and 2 Bruin sweatshirts. Why wouldn't anybody enter? Why wouldn't you? All right, here we go. Going back to the defense fund. We've got a bunch of people on X watching, guys. Thank you for the Xers watching. Be careful in there. Be careful. Okay. Let's go to the top and refresh. I think he did it, but I just can't. Woo! 144 from Anonymous. Nurse Kim, 12 times 12. Did I refresh? Oh, I think I know what you meant. You donated to Turtle Boys. All right, well, if anybody wants to donate to Karen's, go for it. Put whatever you want in there. and we'll circle back, as the people say. They circle back. Let's go to this one. This one I've had here for a while to, what's my Ernie Birdie saying? Don't worry about them, Esty. You're doing a great job. Oh, I'm not, thank you. I mean, thank you for those kind words, but I'm not worried about, that's the thing. I don't worry about them. But when I see this going on, I just, it's like when you see just like somebody picking on somebody and you can't just walk away and not do anything about it. And that's what it is. It just, it doesn't comprehend in my brain that they attack all of us like they do. I don't understand it at all, and that's what infuriates me. I don't understand that that person exists and has that much hate, that they won't think twice about writing a hurtful comment and posting pictures, talking about family members that aren't even involved. Like that, because it's something I would never do as a human being with a conscience. And so to know that human beings with no conscience go on social media and do those things, it's kind of scares me, because those people exist, and then they can show other people that it's okay to do, and then it just festers and snowballs into more people joining in, going, oh, that person's being that mean and saying that, so must and they're getting away with it, I can get away with it too then. And then it brings them joy. Are you human? Do you have a soul? Do you have a heart? What makes you tick? I get that you don't believe that Karen's innocent, but why do you feel the need to come after people that do believe she's innocent? If you have all the facts and evidence that proves she's guilty, share that. Double down on that. But to do what you're doing makes you lose all credibility. It just makes you look like you're not there. And so anything you write, anything you express gets lost, doesn't hit the mark, because no one wants to listen to evil. Is she on her soapbox today? I might be on my soapbox today. It sure is. I think you meant jealousy, but come on now. This girl is innocent. Everything you hear and see show, yep. Everyone is raising funds to keep fighting. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Thank you for sharing your voice, Nina. That's true, true, true. Minion Mark. Good morning. Can you imagine the type of humans these people are raising? That's the other scary part. That is the other scary part. And they've questioned if I have procreated. It was under when they posted me dancing and going, oh gosh, I hope she didn't procreate. I think her name was Latima on X. I did, Latima. I procreated. And I've raised them to never right stuff like you guys do. They know better. So, yeah, I've contributed pretty well to this earth. And the world is going to be better for it. So, there's that. Yeah. Anything else from my besties? Speak it now. Because I guess we've got their attention. They're watching us on X right now. Sing it, Kelly. And I know you're a good person. And I know you're raising good people. People that would never, ever, ever say the things and do the things that they're doing. I want all the mamas in the chat. Tell us about how you have procreated and brought people into this world, because that needs to be celebrated. Wow, Christina. 6 beautiful children. I bow to you. I bow to you. Oh. I'm going to have to raise that price up. We all do know that there was a dono made over, it was New Year's, of $5,000. Y'all remember that? Ooh, yeah. Another mama. 2 beautiful babies. Mwah. I love it. Oh, Canadian. I saw the comment. Where's the comment? My girl Liz, 2 young men. A T sergeant in the Air Force. Wow, and a business owner. Look at that. You deserve all the praise, mama. You did it. Glenn, I am not highlighting yours. Happy birthday to your son, Kelly. Woo! That's okay, Minion Mike. You still got time. Your swimmers never go out of a date. Oh, boy. All right. So, yes, I wanted to bring up something. So let's bring it up because this is what this stream is all about. So let's bring up our factually innocent Karen Reed, who was framed. We all need to hear from our woman. From our factually innocent woman. Hit it.
Comes from our investigation as well.
People send you tips?
All the time. All the time. Yeah, the harder part is not getting the tips. The harder part is separating the wheat from the chaff.
Mm-hmm.
What tips are valuable enough?
Christina Limited Edition. Thank you so much for this question. To support me is go to the link at the top of the chat. I posted it or I pinned it to the top. There is where you can support me best. When I see donos in the Defense Fund page with my name in them from this stream, that is what gets me so excited and happy. And that is what makes my day. So please, if you want to support me, it goes right to there. Karen's Venmo is actually, I will put it to the bottom. If you use Venmo and you want to use Venmo instead, there is Karen's Venmo. Thank you for asking that question.
Enough to sort of chase down and which just seem like they're, we'd be chasing our tail. But no, we get tips every single day. The public is very, very interested in getting to the truth of what actually happened to John O'Keefe.
Okay, that leads me to the other thing I would like to say. And if you have seen on the Defense Fund Facebook group that the mods are asking everyone, or the admins are asking everyone, if you do have tips and you do have info that is very crucial, please don't post it for all to see. Please send it directly to the admin and mods of the group. And that should be self-explanatory. All right, continuing.
Karen, it's been reported that your defense is running about $5 million. Is that correct? And how do you pay for that?
Give or take a few million. That's a back of the envelope calculation, and it's certainly no pressure put on me in any way by my attorneys. The longer this goes, the harder they work, the more time goes into it.
How do you pay for that?
Right now, I'm paying for everything entirely on the charity of supporters.
You, me, besties, everyone. This is our defense team as well. So you guys all deserve a friggin' pat on the back, a million hugs, a million kisses, a million praises, a million bows. You guys deserve it all. For your generosity, for your kindness. And it does. When you think about it at the end of the day, it gives me chills. And it's emotional to think, like, all of us that know, nope, no more crying. This is us, guys. We're doing this because we know a woman that had this amazing life that she worked so hard for. She had 2 careers. She owned her own home. She was doing it. She was doing all the right things in life. A great family. And then it was stripped away from her. And we know all that. And that is why we're giving so much. She didn't deserve this. And she doesn't deserve this. She deserves to be enjoying life. But instead, when she was living her life, she was battling health issues. And she overcame them, but she's still battling them still to this day. And now she's in a battle for her freedom. Can she catch a break? Play.
People I know, former colleagues, people, many, thousands of people I don't know. I've liquidated my retirement. I've sold my home, and everything else is from supporters, and it's not a small number. It's approaching 750,000, and I hope the supporters and the donors know that this is their defense. They're marshaling this. I could early, but it's been 3 years. I've not had income. I had 2 incomes, now I have none. So I'm just incredibly grateful and appreciative. And it was funny when we launched the Defense Fund, which Alan helped me do logistically through his firm. I was thanking donors the early days, anything sizable or even small ones, because it's not the nominal amount it's what people can afford or their intention, and especially from strangers. And I was thanking and people, and now I can't, but I just want them to know. I see them all. My family members, my close friends see them, and other supporters see. Our Defense Fund page has kind of become its own social media that people look to see what other parts of this country are people closely following and donating to this defense. So it's keeping us going financially, of course, but also emotionally.
It's important to know, not to interrupt, Ted, but it's important to know that although the attorney time involved is in the multi-million-dollar range, probably $6 million between Mr. Yannetti, myself, Ms. Little, other lawyers who have worked on the case, other individuals, investigators, et cetera. Most of us, all of the lawyers, are not getting paid that. We have not taken that money. We're not going to take that money. That's the value that that has amassed of the legal services that's been required to mount this defense. But we're not taking the money because she doesn't have the money. And the reason that David Yannetti is doing this, the reason that I'm doing this, the reason that Liza Little is doing this, the reason that Marty Weinberg and Bob Alessi and others are doing this is because it's the right thing to do. None of us are willing to stand by and watch her get railroaded or steamrolled by the power of the government when she did not do this. So we have all decided as a team, we will be here for as long as it takes, and we will fight as hard as it takes to make sure that the truth comes out.
You said you received 700.
Yep. That one I can never get enough of listening to. They could be making so much money off of this. They could be accumulating all this bills and then expect her to then pay it back. But they know that this is bigger than that. They know that they're fighting a corrupt system, a corrupt DA. Now, in our opinion, a biased judge. MSP troopers, Canton police officers, in my opinion, allegedly. All of what I say out of my mouth is my opinion and allegedly. Liz! That's okay if you forgot to hit the like. There's always time. I need to get pink ducks. Yes, put the QR code on the back. That is an amazing idea. See, you guys collectively come up with these amazing ideas for getting the word out. You donate, and then you come up with ideas, and then you do the ideas. It's this community. This community is filled with the kindest people, the most empathetic people. I have been so lucky to just get to know. How else in this world sorry, I'm getting stuff sent. Someone's not liking that I addressed her comment. Honey, you've locked your tweets. How is that even fair? That I can't, you can talk about me, but I can't respond? What does that even have to do with what I've said? Apparently someone sent Esty my post and she decided to go on a rant about me. Fabulous. Glad I can take up space in her little brain. My little brain. By the way, okay, I'm not going to talk about your kid. We're not bringing kids into this. Oh, she wants to clarify. Okay. It wasn't a child. It was a teenager. Does that make it any better? She's a minor child. You're trying to excuse what you did by saying it wasn't a child. You had her on camera to record you yelling and shaming her, and then you posted it on social media. Obviously, okay, she's saying obviously you've never been to downtown Indy and realize how loud it is down there, but okay, keep supporting. I live in the heart of Boston. I have been to many standouts and protests here in Boston before the Karen Reed stuff. I know what yelling is. Okay? I don't know Indianapolis. Sure, I don't. But I live in Boston, and so I can't compare, but I'm sure you've seen many of the protests happening here. So I live in Indy, and she yelled at her. Even if it wasn't screaming, which you claim it isn't, and I'm sure I could pull up the video, but I don't care to, shaming her for standing up for something she believes in is not okay. Speak it, everybody. Speak your voices. And she is a teenager. My son is 13. And you being 50, no, it would flow like that. That's ignorant. What's happened? Yeah. Shaming anybody for voicing what they believe in is not okay. And you're a woman of 50 or more, and she's a teenager. Guys, she's taking up time in my little brain. But guess what? I get to do what I want on my channel right now, where I'm having a discussion with my free Karen Reed community, my besties. And we're all having a discussion and venting, which is therapeutic, venting about what we go through and what happens when we speak up with people on X that hide behind their accounts. And this particular person locks her account. So you're not even allowed to defend yourself with that person. You're not even allowed to get to see what they're saying about you so that you can defend. People like this woman that has all the time in the world to bash people on X says a lot. She should take accountability, but she has no home. I'm just reading it. I'm just trying to let people know and be an example of you don't have to take this. And that if you do come across an anti and they treat you like this, you need to be aware that it's only because you are right and you are speaking the truth. But Lisa, I appreciate that. And it's true. So I am going to pop into the chat. Just FYI, for what it's worth, DCSC does watch the internet, so RVA, can you elaborate? You're too cute, Liz. Where are we? Okay, so popcorn. Everybody, we got popcorn to sell. So let's do it. Department of Child Services does watch the internet. So, okay. So there's that. Oh, Lola. See, look at you guys. That's amazing. QR code temporary tattoos. Yes. I am so all for that. Oh my God. Lola came up with it first. That is an amazing, amazing idea. Yes, get on it pronto. Please and thank you. I will proudly tattoo that wherever I can. All right. Here we are with the popcorn. Everybody, get your own popcorn. Then tell everybody about it. Spread the word. And I'm going to pop that link in the chat again. Along with, if Ahmad is still there, pop in Turtle Boys Defense Fund to win, for a chance to win that Bruins 2 tickets, 2 sweats. And it's only $10 to enter. Only 10. All right, so there's the popcorn. There's the popcorn link again. And this one is Kelly's fundraiser. And you know what, guys? It is almost 12. So I'm going to wrap this up. There it is. Popcorn, poppin' popcorn, poppin' shop. Kelly and Karen. Your link is there. And you know what to do. I just want to check one more thing. Oh, we got new donos. We got new donos. I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat. We do. We do. We got a super chat. We do. We do. They came in. They came in. I'm gonna read them. Guys, she's so crazy. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, she's like dancing and being so weird. Did you see that? That girl's crazy. She has a little brain. Her little brain is so low. I mean, how does she function with such a little brain? All right, 50. Krista Robbie Chard. I hope I said that right. Karen, you have become the face of shining light on corruption. Your strength is inspiring. Please know the world has your back. Sending so much love and light. From AB Canada, I want to thank at SDSD for helping shine the light. Krista, I love you, girl. 50 buckaroos. That was amazing. 20, Rosaline Brown. Hashtag SD. Karen, you got this, and we got you. XOXO, Lola the good dog. Oh, I love that you put the dog. Guys, that was awesome. That just made this whole stream worth it. Like, it did. Everything. That just made everything. We went over the defense fund page. We went over, let's see, the popcorn page. We listened to Karen and AJ again. We listened to the amazing Bill Reed. And let me just play this again. Yes.
I was dean of business at Bentley University.
Sorry, let me rewind. Because at the very beginning, Janet says that Karen has an amazing personality. And she does. And then you see her as a little girl. Did that little girl ever think that she would grow up and be framed for murder? No. That innocent, beautiful little girl grew up to be an adult, a woman with 2 careers and home ownership, to then be framed for murder.
She's got a great personality. She really does.
I was dean of business at Bentley University. I did that up until the time this event transpired.
About to lock you up and they think you're a murderer. That's when I realized this was for keeps. They wanted a pound of flesh from me.
All right, guys. Let's sit with that. I know you're going to do all that you can do in your power to keep spreading the word, keep getting the donos out, and fighting alongside with Karen. It does, Nina. Have a good day. Yep. That's all for me. Till next time, guys. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, when we don't have court, I'm here to hang out with you. Just reading more of the comments because I love you guys. I don't want to miss a word you say because I get my energy from you guys. What keeps this whole community going is everything to me. You guys are so, you're the best human beings that I am so lucky to have been able to experience and to know. So don't ever forget that, no matter what anybody says to you or does to you. Just know you're on the side of good and that you're continuing to do good. You're pushing through it all. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. We've got this together. None of us is alone in this. Karen will never be alone in this. And it's beautiful. This community is beautiful. And no one can take it away from us. No one. It's ours. I love you all. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Free Karen Reed. Bye, guys.
They told you to shrink yourself, didn't they? To make yourself small, quiet, and easy to swallow. They said your fire was too much, that your desires were too wild, that you should be ashamed of the hunger in your soul. But here's the truth they won't tell you. The world fears women who know what they want. They fear women who refuse to play by the rules, who aren't afraid to burn everything down just to feel alive. You were never meant to fit in their little box. You were born to shatter it. They want you tamed because they can't handle the storm that's inside you. But why should you apologize for being powerful? For wanting more than a life of empty smiles and shallow conversations? You deserve to be wild, to be unruly, to take up space unapologetically. Stop dimming your light for people who can't handle your shine. Remember this, the ones who fear your power will always try to silence it, but your voice was never meant to be quiet.